is for the lovers who would do anything to be near one another. This is for the lovers. This is for the lovers. This is for the lovers. Through all the tears and the fight, I know that never finds another. This is for the lovers. This is for the lovers. Said it before and I'll say it again. Darling, you're my best friend, and I always can depend. There's nothing in this world I'd rather do than to spend my time only loving you.
And I'm grateful every day. I thank the stars above, 'cause it's so easy to see that I can't live without your love. And I trade my pride for joy. I'd give anything to be with you, my love. And I just wanna tell somebody,
I just wanna tell somebody, tell somebody, tell somebody. I just wanna show somebody, show somebody, show somebody.
Hello everyone, we are interviewing Celestine from the Celestine Collection today.
Well, my name is Celestine Wilson, and I own a business called the Celestine Collection, jewelry to adorn your spirit, and our motto is dress your spirit. So whether you're wearing the jewelry or whether you're using the body products, you can dress your spirit with the scent that works for you.
Wonderful. And tell me, Celestine, how did you get started in making this from an idea to a reality?
Well, I actually started because I wasn't working. So I was always creative, and at one time, at the time I worked at Bloomingdale's and some other retail stores, and I was always creative. I always liked to work with my hands. And so I just started selling and asking a lot of questions, a lot of mentors in the business. How do you make jewelry? What do you need? How do you start? And so that's where I started. I started selling at the House of the Lord Church, and I did it every Sunday. They gave me a platform and a venue in order to do that, and I would give percentage back to the church.
Wow, amazing. And I know that you make your products by hand, right? How did you learn how to do that science? What was that like?
Well, I just know I always like to work with my hands, and what I put my hands to, I believe, flourishes. So it may bless not only myself, but it blesses other people. And just, as the more you do something, the better you get at it. Or they say the better you become a master at it. So the more I started getting the wires and the different beads and putting them together. So I did one, and then you do another one, and it comes out differently the second time. And then so the more and more I began to do it, that's how I got better at doing it. And even listening to your customers. I mean, it's important to listen to your customers, because your customers give you ideas of things that they want or things they like. And I even had a bridal clientele at one time. Well, still do, but they would get married in their dress, and they liked the cowrie shells. So I was known for painting the hand-painted cowrie shells to match their not only the bride's attire, but the bridal party's attire. Whatever color they had, it matched to whatever they were wearing. So I was able to paint the shells and match it in that form.
Amazing. Wow. So what I'm getting from you is that one of the biggest things that you work to improve your business is listening to the customer and adapting your business towards your customers. So they're almost like they help you to instruct what direction you want to go in. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. I think it's important that we listen to our customers, because our customers tell us what they want, and in order for us to stay in business, we have to really listen to what our customers, and we have to move with the time of change. The business has changed. Everything is on the internet and social media nowadays, but before it was brick and mortar store.
Right.
So now if you have a brick and mortar store, you also need a website and a social presence. So we have to move with that flow of the times. The Circle of Transformation is a group that I had started because I wanted artists to be able to come together and support each other and dispel the myth that we don't support each other, that we don't do different venues together, that I am my brother's keeper. You know, when sometimes someone doesn't have it, we have to pull them up by the short tail and bring them and add them as a part of the group and add them along with the group. So not only do we support each other collectively, we support each other through collective buying of products, where you can cut the costs overall, and for events that we do around the city and the town. In fact, in the fall, you know, I'm working on collaborating with other artists who do leather. I do some of my pieces with leather, and some of the other artists within the group do leather that we want to have a fall show here in September. Wow. So that's one of the visions that I have as us collaborating and working together. In fact, there is strength in numbers. So you can only, my bishop always says, you can only grow so much individually. But if you're helping other people and employing other people, then you can grow that much further and touch more people's lives.
That's beautiful. And I don't want to keep you too much longer, but I'd like to know, for the young entrepreneurs out there, maybe who are stuck in a job, they want to get out, they want to make a move, and they don't quite have all the resources yet, or the people to access yet. What would you say to those folks?
I would say, number one, know what your purpose is, know what your why is, because that's what's going to drive you and move you forward. And if you find, if you discover what is you're passionate about, then I would say stick with that. And get people that are successful in the business that you're interested in pursuing to mentor you, and to keep you accountable to your word. You know, because as a man speaketh, so is he. So if you say you want to do something, you want to be surrounded by those people that are doing that same thing within your circle or your circle of transformation.
This is for the lovers who would do anything to be near one another. This is for the lovers. This is for the lovers. This is for the lovers. Through all the tears and the fight, I know they never find another. This is for the lovers.